at work. I'm gonna mute everyone. But we can talk more about it if you guys have questions about like understanding that after practice. And just a reminder, if you jump off early, there's no practice on Friday. I'm going to send out a quick email today, just reminding you that with my link to do. I really expect you guys to all do practice on Friday, even though I'm not going to be here. Go jump onto the YouTube. There's 111 practices up there. Just randomly pick one and do something on Friday. See what you think. Because that's what I'm doing it for you guys, so that if we don't have a practice, you have something available to you that you can go back to. And they are dated, not that you remember what date things were happening, but if you know you liked one last week, you can pull that up from last week. Yeah, all right. So go ahead and sit nice and tall in your chair, at the edge of your chair. And either stare at the tip of your nose or close your eyes. And just get settled into your seat. Maybe do a little wiggle in your chair just to kind of feel the sit bones. Relax your shoulders down your back. Relax your jaw. And then just bring your attention inward. And going back to that saying, the goal of yoga is to notice tendencies that are not good for us, to notice our internal thoughts. What is our inner dialogue saying to us? And can we pick better thoughts? You may not be able to pick your circumstances, but you can pick the way you respond to the circumstances. And yoga gives you the tools to help you recognize those patterns in your head. And we also have patterns in our body. So our bodies want to go the easiest route. Try something new. Try to create new patterns. This also helps with memory, create new patterns. Right, now imagine, keeping your eyes closed, imagine you have a marker attached to the tip of your nose and you're going to draw a circle in the air. And you can start in any direction you want, but just notice what direction you go to, because that is a pattern. If you always go clockwise, maybe that's just the way it feels natural to you. And just draw this imaginary circle with the tip of your nose. Go slow enough so that you feel all the nooks and crannies in your neck. If you get dizzy, that is a sign you should not be doing this. So maybe you need to open your eyes if you get dizzy with your eyes closed. Or maybe you just need to sit it out and wait for the next cue. Good, now circle in the other direction. So unwind, go the opposite. So if you went clockwise before, go counterclockwise this time. Nice and slow, enjoying it. Tucking the chin down as you go down, lifting the chin up as you circle. Good. And now let's slowly come back to neutral, keeping your eyes closed. Drop your right shoulder towards your right knee. Just kind of lean, left shoulder, pull it back, just kind of bending your right elbow, coming towards your right knee, and then lift up and we'll switch sides. Lean your left shoulder towards your left knee, maybe looking over your right shoulder. And just try it a couple times on each side, bringing the right shoulder towards the right knee, lifting back up slightly, and then leaning slightly to your left knee, looking over your right. Again, just notice what it feels like. It doesn't have to look like mine, doesn't have to be perfect. You're just exploring the space. Let's do one more on each side. And then you can slow it down and open your eyes if they were closed. Reach your hands out in front of you, spread all 10 fingers, point your wrists down, lift your head up, and then vice versa. Point your palms as you're saying stop, spread your fingers out, look up, and now circle out your wrist. Very good. Now take the arms out to a T. Reach your hands back behind you. Take your left hand down, right arm up. Reach to the left side of the room. Big breath, lifting the right rib cage. If you like, you can look down towards the floor. And then switch sides. We'll lift up, arms back out to a T, and switch. Left arm comes up. Reach down with your right hand. Lean slightly to the right and look down towards your right hand. Enjoying that stretch. Bring your arms back out to a T. And let's roll out the wrist out to the side. Now take your hands and bring them behind you. Hold on to the side of the chair. Or you can interlace your hands behind your back. You can actually hold on to your fingers. Press both feet into the ground. Lift up your shoulders, then pull them back. So just make a little bit of movement. Draw your shoulders down and away from your head. Push your chest and heart forward. So you feel this little arch, the belly coming out, strengthening the front side of our body. Now really activate your legs here. So now we're going to hinge into the knees, coming towards the floor, and then bring it back. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lean forward, come in between your knees with your chest, and then bring it back. 1 more time. Belly in between your knees. And now release your hands down to your ankles, coming into a nice gentle forward fold. And it doesn't matter where you land with your hands, you're still getting the stretch on your back. So just notice where it feels tight or if there's tension, and see if you can just breathe deeply and focus on that part of your body. Good. And now we're going to slide our hands to our shins. Take your right forearm across your lap. So right hand's going to hold onto left knee. You're going to twist open to the left. Reach your left arm up to the sky or hold the back of your head with your left hand. This is a pretty big twist. Take your time and come back around and switch sides. Hold your right knee with your left hand. Sweep up with the right arm. And then come back down. Slide your hands up your shins, your knees, to your thighs. Roll back the shoulders. Scoot yourself back to the edge of your chair if you had moved and adjusted. Now relax the shoulders, lift the right foot up, and just wave the right knee side to side. Opening the hip, closing it. And just moving it around. Maybe draw some circles in the air. And that leg is going to feel heavy in a moment. And just breathe. Go just a little bit more than you think you can. And then when you feel good about it, you just release and let go. Take a couple breaths, sitting nice and tall. And now let's focus on the left leg. Bring the foot off the ground. Open the knee side to side. So I can remind you to breathe. Maybe try that Ujjayi breathing. Circle the knee, which is just breathing in and out of your nose. Now, if you're stopped up in your nose in any way, please be mindful. I want you to have good breath. So if you can't breathe good through your nose, use the other option. A circle in the other direction. Notice when the leg starts to feel heavy. And just go with one more round. And then lower left foot down to the ground. Take a big breath in and out. Now we're going to reach the arms up to the sky. Because it's raining today, we need to do a couple sun salutations to warm us up, to get us our blood pumping and our heart moving. Cactus out your arms. Elbows go back, chest comes forward. Inhale, re-extend upwards. Exhale, hands to your knees. Tuck your chin towards your chest for that cat-like shape. And then exhale, slide your hands down your shins. Inhale, lift up halfway. Straight spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Reach forward, reach out, press into the feet all the way up. Exhale, hands down by the waist. Relax the shoulders. We're doing that same sequence again. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus arms, chest and belly forward. Reach, extend back up. Exhale, hands to the knees, chin tucks in. Slide down your legs, hold. Lift up halfway, look forward. Exhale, release down. Look forward, extend your arms out, press into your feet, come back up. Exhale, hands by your waist. All right, let's add on to this sequence. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, re-extend up. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Hands to your knees, tuck your chin in. Exhale, slide down your legs. Look forward here, come into your flat back. Exhale, fold. Reach out and up. Press into your left foot, lift your right knee. Bring your right knee into your chest. Exhale, arm and legs come down. Let's do the left side. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your knees, chin tucks in. Hands slide down, fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach out through the arms, press into your right foot, left knee rises up, balancing on the right. Exhale, arm and legs come down. All right, one more round, adding on. Inhale, arms extend up. Exhale, cactus arms. Now we're going to twist. Left elbow comes forward, right elbow goes back. Back through center, reach up. Exhale, hands to the knees, cat pose, chin to chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach forward, lift up your right knee. Exhale to cactus arms and twist. Left elbow to right knee. Woo! And come back through center. Re-extend the arms up. Lower the arms, lower the legs. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Right elbow forward, left elbow back, twist to the left. And center. Reach up. Hands to your knees, tuck your chin in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slide up halfway. Exhale, fold. Reach your arms out. Press into your right foot. Left knee comes up. Balancing on the right foot. Cactus your arms. Right elbow twist to left knee. Left elbow goes behind you. Back through center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, arm and leg down. Take a second. Close your eyes. Catch your breath. Notice what you feel after movement. Does the body feel more energized, more awake, more here, more present? Just noticing the patterns in your mind. All right, very good. Let's turn to the right. Open your eyes if they're closed. And we're going to send back your left leg, coming into our crescent warrior. Left leg goes behind you, scoot so that the left hip is hanging off the chair and your right knee crease is at the edge of the chair. And then your option is to straighten out the left leg or keep the knee bent beside you. So whichever one feels better to you, take the option that works for you today. Now we're going to take the arms out to a T. Hopefully you're balancing here. Other options, I guess I can remind you, if you always have pillows, another thing is you could put your knee on a pillow if it's big enough. That's another option. And we'll take our arms out to a T as if we're balancing here. Now inhale both arms up. Take your hands, interlace them, flip your palms, reach up, squeeze your ears with your biceps here, and then lean slightly to the right. If that's too much, hold the back of your head. You could also hold the back of your head for this one. And you'll feel a really yummy stretch here on the left side of your body. Now come back through center. Re-extend the arms back up. Now we're going to hinge over the right knee. Take your hands down. They can touch the floor or not, doesn't matter. And just lean in this direction. Option is to push back through your left heel if that left leg is straight. Good. Now look forward, reach your arms out in front of you, pull up using your core. And then exhale the arms down by your waist again. Now hold onto the chair with your right hand, sweep your left arm up, and then bring it behind you, drawing a circle. Feels really good. If it doesn't feel really good, don't go so big, or maybe sit this one out. All right. Now we're going to spin back the left heel, coming into warrior two. So the left foot is all four corners. The whole sole of the foot should be on the ground here. If it's not out there, it's more close to the front of the chair. So just figure out where your legs need to be so that the feet feel grounded. And then we're going to do a couple stretches out with this right hand. So we're just going to take the right hand out and then lean in that direction. You'll feel that where the hip crease is. And just stretch in that direction. So reach shoulder towards knee, and then bring shoulder back over hip. Good. Now let's do this again, but let's do in reverse warrior. Reach to the right, turn your right palm up, reverse it over your head, peaceful warrior. And again, if you want to hold the back of your head, that's always an option. Left hand can stay on your left leg, or you can tuck it behind you if you like to bring it behind your back. Very nice. Now, re-extend back out to warrior two, arms stretching out to a T. And now we're going to go into extended side angle, one of my favorites. Right palm goes up, right elbow goes to your right leg. Left arm reaches straight up to the sky. Now again, notice the stability in the left leg. Stretch out that leg. Point your toes down towards the floor so the whole leg is active. Now draw back your left shoulder, gaze upwards. So rotating open to the sky. Nice big stretch. And then lower down. We'll step our feet back together in the center. Sit nice and tall. We'll take 3 breaths before we move to the next side. Good. Now let's move to crescent warrior on the left. So your right leg's going to go back this time. Take your options. Again, if you like to have a pillow or a blanket, or if you have a bolster, you could put that under your knee if you want, or you can just straighten the leg. And we'll start here by just rotating that right hip forward so it's not pointing in a weird direction. We want it going straight ahead so the hips are neutral. Good. And now let's start with just a little balance. Arms out to a T. Then inhale, both arms up. Interlace your hands above your head. Reverse your palms. Reach up. Lean to the left towards the back of your chair and stretch the light side, or hold the back of your head. Come back through center. Lower your left hand to the back of the chair and take big circles with your right arm in space. Finding your range of motion. And we'll slow down. And then spin open to warrior two. You take your right hand to your right leg. We'll pause here, make sure we're settled again in our feet. And then reach out with your left arm. We're going to reach, shoulder coming over knee, and then pull it back. Reach, and then pull it back. So it's a very practical move. We always do this. All right, one more. And then we're going to turn your right shoulder forward. I almost forgot this. We're going to lean and stretch over your left knee. So bring your torso over your left knee, hands down towards the foot or the ankle. We'll just stretch here for a second. When you're ready, slide up your leg. Come back to warrior two. Reach to the left. Turn your left palm up. Reverse it. Peaceful warrior. Left elbow can be bent and you can hold the back of your head, or you can reach over your head, lifting the left rib cage, creating space from the ribs to the hip. Awesome. Now back to warrior two to extended side angle. Left arm is on the left leg. Right arm extends upwards. And then see if you can pull back your right shoulder and gaze up. Almost kind of rotating the chest open. Feeling the stretch. You can also hold the back of your head on this one too. Nice big breaths here. And then lower down. And we'll step our feet together. Let's go ahead and sit kind of midway in your chair so you can lean back. Hopefully you're not too tall where you can shake out your legs. Almost as if you're swinging. If you hold on to your quads here, you can feel the muscles moving. Just learning how your body works. Awesome. All right, now extend the legs out and then lower the heels and slide closer to the edge of your chair. Point your toes towards your shins. And then we're going to slide down our legs, coming into a forward fold. Deep breath in and out. And then slowly rise back up. Hold on to the seat of your chair or the edge of the chair, depending on where you can hold on. Lift up your right leg. Left knee can be bent or you can straighten it, doesn't matter. And we're just going to take some little pulses here, up and down. We'll start to feel how heavy that leg is again. Good. Lower the right leg. Rest. And then lift up the left leg and take some pulses here on the left side. Notice how much core work it takes to use your legs. So even standing, using our legs, you still use your belly muscles and definitely your back muscles. You're all connected. All right, lower the left foot. Now lean back so that your buttocks is at the edge of the chair and you've got some space back here. You can hold on to the sides of the chair or the legs of the chair here, depending on your strength. And then point your right toes, and we're going to draw it in a circle now. So point your big toe, just like we were drawing circles with our nose. Now we're drawing circles with our right big toe. Now circle the other way. And for some of you, your body may be screaming at you, because mine is. Maybe, maybe not. It just depends. And when you feel complete, rest. Breathe. And then let's try the other side. Left big toe points out and draw some circles. Big circles, little circles, you decide which one works for you. Maybe it's a medium circle. All right, now circle in the other direction. Good. And now lower that leg down. Lift up, sit nice and tall. And now we're going to make some stomps. banging our soles of our feet on the ground. This is great for neuropathy, nerve endings in your feet. It's also good if you have neighbors below you. Just kidding, don't do that. Don't be mean. Kind of feels good to shrug out those legs. All right, now let's come back to stillness. Samasthiti, hands by your hips, head is lifted above your shoulders, and just breathe. Good. Now we're going to come into gardener pose or eagle pose. Cross your right ankle over your left or your knee over knee, whichever one feels more comfortable, and hug your inner thighs together. Take your arms out to a T. Bring your arms close, make an X shape, right arm on the bottom. Hold your shoulders, or you can interlace if you want to wrap them up. Or you can just hold your shoulders. Lift up your elbows. And then we're going to crunch knees to elbows and come down. Tap them, and then come up. And we'll do this 5 times, making a total of 6. Oh, my chair is squeaky today. That's not my back if you're hearing weird noises. Here's the 5th one, and here's the 6th one. Rise back up. Open your arms first. Take your arms out to a T. Kick out your right leg out to the side, focusing, pressing into your left foot. Exhale, lower the arm, lower the leg. Sit tall. Couple deep cleansing breaths. You can also do this pose standing. I don't know if any of you guys like to stand instead of sitting. You can do that too. Cross your left ankle over your right or cross your knees. Take your arms out to a T. Hug your inner thighs together. Left arm on bottom, right arm on top. Hold your shoulders or wrap your arms. Lift your elbows out. Tuck your chin slightly towards your chest. And then round your back, elbows to knees. And then back up. And do this 5 more times. Four. And this is my last one for a 5. Rise back up, elbows straighten out beside you. Lift up your left knee, kick it out, balance. Ta-da. Exhale, arm and hands down. Roll out your shoulders. All right, now we're going to all come to standing to the right side of your chair. Stand nice and tall. Left hip is next to the chair. Shoulders in line with your hips. And take a moment, maybe just figure out where your feet need to be so that they feel stable. Good, and hold on with your left hand. Shift your weight to your left leg, and we're going to balance with the right knee coming forward. So right foot's hovering off the ground. And just stay here for just a second, really focusing your intention. Left hip, left knee, left ankle. Sole the bottom of your left foot. Awesome. Now shake out the legs, bring down the right foot, give a little shake to the hips. And just like we were doing when we were seated just a second ago, we're going to cross our ankles again. Right ankle's going to go on top of left. Left hand's going to stay on the chair. Extend out your right arm. And then lean and see if you can push your right hip away from you. And you can hold the back of your head, finding this beautiful banana-like shape. Ooh, big stretch on the side body. And then gently release the right arm down, undo your right leg, shake out your hips and your legs. Reset. And this time we're going to open the right leg out to the right side. Option is to hold the chair, the top of the back of the chair, or the seat of the chair. Put your left hand on the seat. Also, if you like it in between, you can put a yoga block or something on the chair to raise it up just a little higher. So just make sure you can reach the chair with your left hand. And we'll start by just putting weight into the left leg. Take your left hand down, and then see if you can lift up the right leg out to the right side. This is called half moon pose. And then if you can do a couple little pulses here, really getting into your gluteus minimus. Ooh, if that's too much, you can always come back to this, not balancing. You can try different ways. Awesome, guys. All right, now touch down. Right foot is going to circle around the left. So now your right foot's going to go behind your left foot. And see if you can touch your heel to your toes. I've got on long pants today. So left heel is touching right toes. See if you can do that. That's squeezing the thighs together to properly activate that. Now see if you can lean back, pushing your shoulders back some. Good. Now we're going to lean forward. Hold on with your left hand. See if you can float the right leg behind you, coming into more like a warrior 3 shape or an airplane shape. You can take the right arm out to the right side. Bend your left knee. See what happens. And then gently touch down your right foot next to your left foot. All right, so we're going to take those 4 poses and do them in a sequence. All right, so here we go. Put weight into your left foot. Crisscross right ankle over left. Right hand reaches out. Reach over your head for the stretch. Good. Now undo the right leg, kick it out to the side. Got a couch in the way. Now take the right foot behind the left foot. Arms back out to a T. Lean forward and lift off the right leg. Beautiful. Touch the feet down, stand tall. You made it. Let's try the other side. We'll go slow the first time, and then we'll move it into a flow. So just move over to the left side of your chair. Right hip is next to the edge. Take a second, feel your feet on the ground. Good. Now we'll put weight into the right leg. Lift your left knee up, balance. You can even see if you can take your hand off the chair. All right, touch down, shake it out. Now we'll try it again. Left knee comes up, crisscross your ankles. Left arm reaches out. Reach up and over, pushing your left hip away from the chair. Nice and slow, lower the left arm, undo the left leg. Balance, neutral. You're coming into that half moon with the lift, using your left leg and a couple pulses on the side. Right hand to the back of the chair or the seat of the chair. Lift out to the side, push out through your left heel. And you can do a couple little leg lifts, or you can hold and balance there. Steady. And then when you're ready, touch back down. Good. Now, take your left toes behind your right heel. So your feet are on a balance beam here. Hold on with your right hand. Lean forward, reach out through the left arm, and float your left leg up. Soft bend in your right knee, or airplane pose. Gently land your plane, left foot meets right foot. Rest and recover. We're going to do that same sequence, but a little faster in succession. All right, here we go. Left knee rises. Left ankle on top of right ankle. Bend the knees. Reach up and over to the right. Reach out, kick out your left leg. Bring your left leg behind, your left toes behind your right heel. Lean back. And now bring your shoulders forward, lift up your left leg behind you for airplane. And then lower left foot down. Take a couple breaths. Good job. Now we're going to come behind the chair so you can hold on to the back side. And then we'll walk back into our downward facing dog. We'll take a rest here in this down dog. You can wag your tail a little side to side, or you're welcome to stay in stillness. We'll give about 5 breaths here. And then take your time, rise up your head, and step your right foot towards the chair. That's my left foot. Right foot, and then see if you can roll around on the sole of your right foot, maybe bending the knee inwards, rolling the knee outwards, and just kind of playing around with the knee and the bottom of the foot. And just rock it a little side to side. Good. Now we're going to straighten the right knee. See if you can lift your right toes off the ground, pulling your toes towards your shin. Option is to get a little deeper, is to bend into that left knee, dropping your buttocks. You feel some tightness maybe here or back here. Ooh, I definitely feel this one. All right, straighten both knees, lower right foot if it was pulled back, and then we'll hinge at the waist, just taking a rest. Forearms make a little pillow on the top of the chair. All right, now keep your left forearm on the seat, the backrest. Sweep your right arm open. And it's a little spinal twist, adding in some IT band stretch here. Good, now lower the right hand, bend into your right knee, step it back to your downward facing dog. All right, nice and slow, step forward, rise up and step forward with your left foot. And roll around on the sole of your left foot, opening the knee to the side, bringing it in. What we're doing here is really teaching how to roll the ankle. If you ask any sports therapist or any of the not occupational therapists, they say one of the biggest injuries they have is rolling the ankle and spraining the ankle. So we're just teaching the body how to roll in case it ever happens. We step on uneven pavement or the ground or a rock. The knee just needs to kind of how to fall gracefully, right? All right, now straighten the left knee, pull back your left toes. So you should feel it right here coming up towards the front of the left leg as your toes are pulling towards you. Option is to bend into your right knee, sink your hips back. And feel a nice tug. Careful of your ligaments behind your left knee. All right, straighten both legs, lower your left foot. Hold on to the back of the chair with both arms and just stay for a couple breaths. Notice the sensations. Where are you feeling a stretch now? Can you gently encourage your left hip to come back and the right hip to come forward so the pelvis is neutral? Good. Now we're going to move into that twist. Right forearm stays on the top of the chair. Left arm's going to reach out and maybe reach behind you, coming into the twist. And gently bring your left hand back down. Bend into both knees and then step back downward facing dog. Good. Now rise up your head through your arms, come up onto your tippy toes, bring your hips forward, lift your head up, and then exhale, push your hips back, lower your heels, downward facing dog. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, high push up. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, high push up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time, rise up, and we'll tiptoe our way to the chair. On the balls of our feet. Bring your inner thighs together, lower your heels, and sit back into a thunderbolt. So we're balancing, bending the knees, going into a little bit of a squat. Whew. And now straighten the legs, recover for just a breath, and we're going to do this 2 more times. Bend into the knees, squat, and then straighten the legs. Last one, bend, and straighten. Toe heel your feet out wide, so they're wider than your hips. Toes point forward. And now we're going to take a lean to the left. So left hand's going to hold the left leg. Right arm reaches up, so it looks more like this. And then back to a T, switch sides. Come back to a T. Lower the arms. Now turn the toes out away from you. So instead of pointing forward, they're out to the side. Bend into your right knee and reach your right arm over your head. And then lower. Right arm. Other side, bend into your left knee. Reach your left arm over your head. Straighten and lower. Now we're going to come into another squat. So toes pointing out away. You can bring your hands to your knees, or you can hold onto the chair. Let's see how low you can drop this. And then straighten the legs. Rest and recover. 2 more. Bend and squat. And straighten. Bend and squat. Straighten. Bring your arms out to star. And then toe heel your feet together. Reach your arms up. Add in that back bend if you like. You can reach your arms behind you, push your belly forward, or hold the back of your head. Keep your chin slightly tucked so your head doesn't fall backwards. Just pushing the pelvis forward. Good. And come back to neutral. Release your hands, lower them down. Then we'll come back to our chair. Sit nice and tall. Catch your breath. Good. Lift up your right knee. Hug your knee towards your right shoulder. Bring your knee towards your chest. If you like to add on, you can kind of round and tuck your chin in. And then bring the knee out and lean your head back. And we'll do that a couple of times, just bringing the knee in, tucking in, exhale. Good, one more. Right now, let's take the right ankle and place it on top of the left knee, or you can crisscross your ankles. See if you can get that knee to fall out to the side. And if you notice, you can also do this on a yoga block or pillow. If you didn't want to put your ankle on top of your knee, you can just roll to the edge of your knee and open it out that way. All right. So sit nice and tall. And then hinge at the waist and come forward. You got you're sitting in figure 4 pose. You can try to place your elbows in front of your shin. If that's too challenging, don't worry about it. Just hold on to your right leg somewhere. And you might not even need to lean that far back or far forward. It is deep stretch for the hips. Now lean back. Place the right foot back on the ground, and we'll do the left knee. Knee to chest, and then extend it out. You can curl in. All right, now we'll move into figure 4 or cross at your ankles or put your foot on a block. Square off your hips. One hip may be higher than the other, that's okay. Flex your left foot if it's up here on your right knee. Keep your spine straight and then lean your shoulders over your shins or towards your shins. Close your eyes, just breathe. Feel what's happening in your body. Good. Now gently rise back up. Uncross your legs. Straighten them out in front of you. Reach your arms up. And then exhale, relax into your chair. You can keep your legs out in front of you, or if you have that ottoman or something in front of you, you want to put your feet on, do that to make it comfortable for you for meditation. And as you close your eyes and sink into stillness, observe your breath. Notice the gentle, wave-like qualities of your breathing. And let that relax you. Taking a bigger breath. And sigh it out. Make an audible sigh. Do that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Inhale. And gently start to rock your head. Make some other movements in your body, anything that needs to be stretched out or woken up again. And then when you're ready, reach your arms up above your head. Bring your palms together. Come back to a seated shape that's nice and tall with intention. Lokasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May each of you beings be happy, be free, be kind. Namaste.